Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna get started on. I want to go ahead and build this. Let me get my face in the camera. I want to get started on building this DIY fish tank stand. I need to take some true measurements and see what the exact size is. That way I'm not too big, not too little. I want to have at least like a good inch of wiggle room on here. It says it's a 48 by 18 by 24, so I'm assuming 48 long, obviously, 18 inches in width, and 24 inches tall. So I want to make sure I have about a half of inch to an inch. Yeah, about a half an inch to an inch of wiggle room to play with. It might have a little ledge outside the glass, but I kind of feel like I just would rather it sit flush with the glass. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this box up here and go ahead and get me some true measurements, so that way by the time I go and measure out all my wood and pre-cut everything fits together nicely. I don't want to go overcut. I don't want to waste any wood. I want to try to do it as minimalist as possible and save as much of the wood as I can for other future projects. So I'm going to go ahead and rip all this stuff off this box and get me some measurements going. So now that I've got my true measurements in height, width, and length, I've got 18 and a half on width, I've got 48 and an eighth on length, and I've got 25 even on height. So I think what I'm gonna do is I wanna go 40 inches on height, because like I said in the last video, I don't like how the factory stands come from the manufacturer. They're just a little bit too short. You gotta squat down to look at them. I want my tank to be right on. I just wanna look right on at it. So what I'm gonna do is, so we've got 25 in height. I want to put it, I want to make my stand 40 inches in height. So by the time the bottom of the tank is touching it, that's at 40 inches. And then from the bottom of the tank to the top, it's 25 inches in height on the tank. So that's going to put us at 65 inches in height. So where's my tape measure? Hold on. So if we base that off of the tape measure, we're going to be looking at, let's see here, 40 inches is be about right here. So a little bit higher than my waistline. And if we go to the 65 in height, I don't know if you guys can probably see that. Let me back up some. 65 inches in height. Take this. Will put us about right here at the top of the tank. So we'll be looking at the top of the tank about right here. Bottom of the tank will be about right here. I can deal with that. That's much better than having to squat down like this just to look at the tank. I don't like that, and that's not what we're gonna go for. And like I said, eventually when I get some more time, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make that other tank just as tall as this one. So let's get started. We're gonna start with some of this wood I've got down here. I mentioned it in the last video as well. I've got some wood that I'm gonna repurpose to make this. It was some wood from a shelving system that I built in an old storage shed that we had in our backyard that I sold. And I took the big shelf out and ripped it all back apart, gave the wood to my mom. And she was gonna burn it for some firewood, so I went ahead and confiscated all that back because it's just kind of a waste. And like I said, I wanna DIY this, I wanna do it all myself and save some money, well, I might not be saving much time, but I'm definitely gonna save some money. Seeing as the stand that went to this tank at the pet shop where I purchased it at, the stand was $399. I'm looking to actually build the bottom half of the stand that the tank will sit on, and then maybe over some time I will build maybe a canopy on top to match. I don't think today that I will be wrapping it, but I will definitely be making the frame unless I can go and pick up something to wrap it with, which I may be able to do that. So what I'm gonna do right now is, all right, so I have all this wood right here. Yes, my garage is a disaster right now. So I'm gonna take all this wood, I'm just gonna repurpose it. I'm gonna cut everything down to the dimensions of what I need, and we're gonna get this show on the road. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this camera down, or this phone, and I'm gonna put you guys in time lapse, and we're gonna get this going. All right, guys, so I didn't quite get finished all the way, but I kind of ended my time lapse, kind of ran out of materials, ran out of staples, ran out of screws, didn't have enough material, so had to run to the store and do other things like that. But let me flip this around. I'll show you guys what I got so far. Yeah, I know I kind of didn't finish the time lapse on that, but I went ahead and slapped on pretty much like I guess it's like a wainscoting type of material here. I threw some on the side right there. It's white, but it's going to be black. I threw on a little corner piece here, but I'm not done yet. I've got to throw one on each corner. I've got to cut some doors in here and kind of just throw a little piece on the back. I'll probably throw like another little piece across this top right here, just, you know. And then I got to put something on the top there. That's what I've got so far. I've got two 2x4s here, one sitting on top of this one all the way across here for the support. Got them all screwed together. I've got some braces in here on each side. Screwed all that together on both sides. Done 3 sets of them all the way across there. And I probably put like a little floor in there for my canisters to sit on. And like I said, just another little piece of this wainscoting across the back right there. And I think what I'm gonna do is put some type of a board on the top, maybe with like a foam or something for the tank to actually sit on a piece of foam. And hopefully it'll all work out. So here we go. I DIY'd it. Not done yet, so I will bring you guys back. I'll probably already have it done, or I'll try to go ahead and vlog the rest of what I'm gonna do to it. It's gotten late. We had a time change today and I forgot. Here I am thinking it's a little early. Hey guys, what's up? So it's the next day. So I've been working on the fish tank stand. Man, I really messed up. I didn't vlog at all. Kind of, like I said earlier or yesterday, I ran into little problems here and there, but it's a new day. I got a little bit started this morning. I should have vlogged more of it, but it was just kind of hard to vlog, and with my frustration on doing it, it's a learning curve. Like I said, this is going to be a learning curve doing all this, and I'm no professional builder, but I do my best. So let me show you guys what I've got going so far. Today, I went ahead and, okay, so first of all, let me flip this camera around. Here's the back of the stand. This is the back of the stand. It's open right now. I've yet to put any doors in it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do my doors yet, so right now it's gonna remain closed. I am gonna put 2 doors on the front side. This is the back side. But for right now, because the tank is not gonna be set up for a little bit, I'm gonna leave it like this until I can find some doors, because I probably could build some, but I feel like I could find some at like a flea market or something like that, or at a yard sale. I'm gonna go look this weekend. But right now what we got is I went ahead and painted the stand black. I don't remember if I showed you guys or not, but this right here, this material right here, even though my mess is here, this is what it was. And that's where we're at. That's what I got so far. I still gotta put a piece of trim down here across the bottom and on the sides. The top, I had some troubles with it this morning. This is my top. This is basically laminate that you would put on a countertop. I was originally going to epoxy this and try to make it look like this, but by the time you go and you buy all the epoxy and the resin and I guess your paint, and you do all this, I would have spent a whole lot more money, and I wanted to do this as cheap as possible. So I went ahead and bought this. Here goes a little scrap piece. Still got quite a bit left over there. But let me tell y'all, if you've never worked with this stuff, it was not that simple. It actually broke on me because, let me see here. Right here, I actually wanted my sides to actually match the top. But it cracked on me because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have the proper tools. I needed some tin snips, and I didn't have a pair, and I was refusing to go get a pair. So I thought I would take the bright idea of using a heat gun, just maybe heat it. I thought this stuff would be a little bit more flexible, but it snaps pretty easy. And I started pretty early in the morning. See, look, I just snapped it. It snaps so easy. It just breaks. It's like, well, now I can't break it because it's doubled up. Yeah, it snaps pretty easy. So what I thought was gonna work did not work. I tried to heat it up with the heat gun, thinking I would be able to heat it up and slowly bend it around my corners here. But no, like I said, DIY, learning curve here. So now I know it's not gonna work that way. So what I've got is, it looks a little bit rough right now, but I need to sand it a little more and paint it a little bit more. I thought it was good, but it's not. It's okay. It's looking good so far. Like I said, I gotta put a piece of trim down there. I'm actually gonna put a piece of trim around the edge of the counter is what I believe I'm gonna do, all the way around. Like I said, I'm gonna have 2 doors put in here. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. I have a little bit of a hangover right there, just a small one, just a little hangover lip. And like I said, I'm gonna put some more trim all the way across here. I got these trim pieces here on the corner. I thought about making them white, but I just didn't want this to look like a set of dominoes or nothing, you know? I just wanted the solid black with a nice top, something that wipes off real easy. So it's actually pretty nice. That's what we got so far. It's turned out pretty good. Like I said, anybody can do this. It's not very hard. Measure 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, but only cut once. But I do hope that my measurements were pretty good because I have yet to test fit the tank on top of this. It's not something you can just simply pick up and slap on here, you know? Hopefully be able to do that today. I've got the painting going. I'm getting ready to run to Menards, I think, or maybe Lowe's, I'm not sure. Probably Menards, it's a little bit closer. And I'm going to see if they got some trim so I can cut that up and get that painted and put that on as well. I did buy this laminate, whatever, countertop stuff here at Menards. It wasn't too pricey, actually. I was quite surprised. I thought it was gonna cost me more than it did. Oh, there it is. Let's see here. It was a 30 inch by 96 piece of high-res marble. Well, that was the look of it, marble. And I think I paid somewhere around $39 or $40 for it, something like that. So it wasn't too bad because by the time I would have went and bought the epoxy and the resin, like I was saying, and I looked everywhere I could. And I'm a very impatient person. I don't want to have to order it, get it shipped in. It was like $100 for like a half of a gallon, or I don't even think it was a half a gallon. It was like 32 ounces. So yeah, I went ahead and went with this option because I felt like it would have been faster and cheaper. I also had to buy some, let's see here, some contact cement. So I bought this yesterday as well. I believe it was about $15 at Menards. And it's basically glue. That's what I put down on the top of the wood here. I put that on the top of the wood. You know, I rolled it on and I put this on. Then you need something similar to like a paint roller, but it's a harder plastic thing, and you roll that, you're putting pressure on it, you know, to force it down. So you put it on there and you roll it to put some pressure on it to get it all to adhere very well. So you roll the contact cement on there, and then you put your material on, which actually I learned something. You actually don't put your material on. You do your sides first. Get your measurements, cut it correctly. Don't do what I did and break it. But mine turned out all right still. You know, it just has a black edge. That's the only difference. Have the white top, black edge, so it's okay. So you roll that on there to get it all pressed down very well, and you get it on there. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I know. I just kind of forgot what I was going to say. But anyways, I keep saying that. So yeah. No, I'm joking. I'm going to edit that out. Turning out pretty good. I'm satisfied with it. Other than I've got like a huge mess to clean up now from where I was moving everything. And I got sawdust everywhere. At least I had this big piece of cardboard so I didn't get paint all over it for it. I made this big, huge mess here I got to clean up. So yeah, big whoop. Hopefully all's well ends well. Like I said, I haven't put the tank on here yet. I'm a little concerned. I thought I was gonna have a little more room down in here for a sump pump, but like I said, this is my first DIY stand. You know, I built it pretty well. It's pretty solid. It doesn't rock, shake, nothing. I can get on top of this thing. I was on top of it last night. This was 2 boards, and I had to cut them to size. As you can probably see that little crease right there. This is 2 boards. So actually it was 3 pieces because see that seam right there? All of this was leftover wood or wood I got from somewhere else. And I had to put these 2 together because I wanted it to be thicker. It wasn't thick enough. So I had to line everything up. I got that first one on, got the other piece on. Then I took this second layer and I was on top of there trying to trim it off. So I weigh 220 pounds, 25 pounds. I was on top of it and had no problem. Now, obviously the tank is gonna be a lot more weight than I am. It'd probably be about 1,200 pounds in the end with the glass and all the water in it. But yeah, I'm satisfied with it for my first DIY fish tank stand. So if anybody's looking to do this, I did it, you can do it too. Sorry, my dirty fingers here. I've been out here working. Yeah, you can do this too. Anybody that wants to try it. Make a game plan of what you want to do. See if you can gather up some scrap materials. Make you a price list. Go shop around first before you go and spend a bunch of money. I think in total, what I have in this stand, I bought a quart of paint, a quart of glue, one vinyl top, and God, this thing's got like 200 screws in it. So I believe, and probably about, I don't know, 50 staples. No, I probably got about 200 staples in it. So I spent $5 on staples, so that's 5. $40 on the laminates, 45. $15 on the glue, so that's $60. And I think the paint was $10, so that's $70. And some screws, I think I paid $22. So I'm at $92, and I got this versus the one that was at the store. It was $396 plus tax. And I had to find a way to get it home because it's 45 miles away from where I live at. So I might have been able to shove it in my Jeep, but I wasn't trying to do that. And I got the height I want. All their stands were just black. I do not have the doors yet, so got to factor that in. I might spend $10 or $15 or $20 on some doors, but that's okay. You know, I still saved like $300 plus, not including gas and my time. So yes, this did take me 2 days because I am no professional builder by no means. I have built some things, but this is my first time doing this. I YouTubed off some other channels and looked up some ideas and got my plan together, and this is what I turned out with. So if you guys are, I also bought a little, what's that thing called there? The little, right there, the little paint tray with the rollers. I think it came with 2 rollers and the little handle and the tray. And I think that was like $6. So right there, $100 even. I'm at $100 so far on this stand. You can't beat that. So yeah, DIY is the way to go. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I know that time lapse was probably a little bit long, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy fish keeping if you guys are doing the same thing or DIYing any other project. So I appreciate you guys giving me that thumbs up. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you are subscribed, thank you for being subscribed to the channel. And if you are not, you should subscribe. You're already here. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it helps me out. Helps me make little projects like this. So anyways, thank you guys for coming and checking me out. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.